So if you haven't been on NFT Live before, if you were just here for Galaxy Fight Club, we pretty much get after it on NFT news for the week. Twice a week, we do one on Tuesday, one Friday, and we basically just are bringing you all of the alpha, all the news from that week, as much as we can pack into one episode. So that's what we're going to do now with the biggest news of the week, which was Ubisoft launching Ubisoft Quartz. We're going to run a quick trailer. IGN put together this really cool trailer that was showing off Ubisoft's foray, first like official foray. Ubisoft has been in for a minute, but this is their first official foray by unveiling Ubisoft Quartz into Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Let's run the trailer and then let's get into some Ubisoft. I love that little outro. Oh, that got me so hyped, dude. Listen, the NFT industry is on notice. We have AAA studios that are officially entering, right? So we have Ubisoft Quartz here launching digits. So as you see, this is the place where you can acquire digits, the first Ubisoft NFTs playable in an HD game relying on energy efficient technology. Basically, they're using Tezos. That's going to be the narrative they go with. You can see the first releases here, the M4 Tactical released on December 9th, the enhanced helmet, which had that really cool feature where you could actually see the serial number on the helmet. December 12th, 1 p.m., and then Wolf Enhanced Pants on December 15th. First 3 editions are free. You can access them if you are in the US, but you will need to actually play the game, which we can get into. So many different things to go about here. They kind of break down, the use cases for people that aren't into NFTs. But holy shit, man, this is Ubisoft. This is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This is fame. We are fucking here.
Dude, I just can't even imagine. Like, in watching that trailer, not only like do you get like this warm and fuzzy about the fact that like, yo, we're seeing NFTs in games, but you also like really quickly understand that they get what makes this valuable, right? Like, it's unique. You have the fact that they're printed serial numbers on the item, so you can actually see that in the game, right? You run across somebody, you're face to face, and you see the fact they got 0027 across their forehead. Like, that means something, right? It's the number one. The fact that you can track who owns it, like, this is super big. Think about Call of Duty, right? Like, one of your favorite Call of Duty professional players owns some weapon. He goes into a tournament, he wins with that weapon. Now he sells it, right? Like, these are the things that that we value in real life that we haven't been able to capture that same value digitally. So when you consider the fact that now we're really getting that technology and we're able to do that, the way that Ubisoft is doing it is excellent. I think it's very well done. And then the only thing I would say beyond that is that, like, dude, like, let's go.
Yeah, it looks like there's some posts coming in that are saying Quartz site is region locked, no UK love. So I know US citizens are available for this. Also, console is not going to be rolling out anytime soon. It's going to be primarily for PC. So this news just dropped. We're getting all the information. I love the points you made about them offering that to their users, man. I think Ubisoft's been at the forefront of doing this for a while. And when I say that, it's like a ton of news that we've been reading on NFT Live for the past year and a half has shown Ubisoft in some type of partnership with Animoca Brands or some type of partnership with, rolling out other smaller studios that are related to NFTs. But now this is official with Breakpoint. The only other point I want to make real quick that I saw, Ronan, as an alpha leak here, for those of you maybe paying attention inside of the Quartz announcement, is all these transactions will take place on the authorized third-party marketplaces Rarible or Object.com, not on Ubisoft Quartz. So huge win for Rarible here. I mean, to have literally Ghost Recon NFTs on Rarible after they just announced the Tezos partnership is fantastic. Shout out to that team.
Yeah, look, if you got Rari, congratulations. But how about like the digits? How about digits? Like, I like the name. It's like digital items smashed together, and it makes sense. And like, and it's kind of a better term than NFTs. And when we had this conversation a year and a half ago, everybody was like, there's no way like we gain mass adoption by calling these things NFTs 24/7. So like, what are we going to call them that makes sense to people who are like outside of this universe, right? For Ubisoft to come out and say, look, we're launching Quartz, which is I assume like kind of like the platform, and then on Quartz you'll be able to purchase digits, and now they're putting like a definition and a name on it in the gaming space. Now whoever comes next is going to have to come up with their own damn name, right? And I think it's excellent, man. I really do. I think that, and you guys can see here's the eligible regions. So USA, Canada, France, Germany, Belgium, Spain, Italy, Australia, and Brazil. Unfortunately, UK gets no love.
No love.
Yeah, but digits, I think this is a good name as well. I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out, man. Like, I really hope, because look, gamers have been some of like the biggest like advocates against NFTs that I have seen, which is really kind of crazy. Some of like, I mean, I got death threats on Twitter from the gaming community because I wanted to destroy the universe through pollution just so I could show my shitty NFTs.
It's funny because the gaming industry has traditionally been one where they're not sharing any revenue or any type of value with the actual user either. But we just been conditioned to feel none of that, right? Like for some reason, we should be putting all of our money into these assets and then be able to take it away instantly when you get banned for, League. I'm looking at you, Riot Games, and some other, different projects that you're putting all this money in. You share no revenue. You don't even own the assets, but we're almost conditioned to be that way as gamers. So we'll see, man. We'll see if they continue to be those non-believers as, bigger studios roll this out.
No, it's just like any like technology that comes across and people like don't understand it. Like when they don't understand it, they just FUD the shit out of it. And then like once it like hits mainstream and everybody's about it, then they'll flip the script real quick. And they'll jump on and they'll hopefully start making their money. So the last thing I want to touch on real quick on Ubisoft Quartz before we move on to the next story is the requirements for those 3 items. So the first item, you guys are going to have to be level 5. That's super easy. Anybody can pick up the game and in the next 2 days hit level 5. You could probably hit level 5 in like the first hour of gameplay. However, the second and third drops are a little more difficult. The second one requires 600 or more gameplay hours. So I'm not going to suggest anyone try that one. And then the third one is 100 hours, which is also really difficult if you're looking at cracking that in like the next 10 days or something when it launches. So if you guys have been playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, then you're probably really set up really well, and you're going to be super excited about the fact that you're going to have one of the first limited edition AAA NFTs ever. And congratulations to you for playing the game because it didn't do well in reviews.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we basically have a cosmetic item as well there. That's the other point that I'll probably wrap up with is these aren't pay to win. Thank God. If anyone ever does the pay to win concept ever again in gaming, they should be instantly taken out back. And I'm not going to say anything else about that. For those wondering how this actually works, Thetan Arena gives us a good, kind of model for this. So you'll go onto a website, that's on the Binance Smart Chain, I believe, but you buy the assets. They are basically in your account. They're in your wallet on a browser like a MetaMask, but then it actually reads that and puts it in the game for you. So that's what it'll look like with Tom Clancy on PC.